I took my two children camping in Yellowstone Park. When we arrived, we discovered that a lake that had been there for years seemed to have evaporated. It was suddenly gone. We also met a strange man there. He told me that the world was undergoing tremendous changes and that the end of humanity was coming soon. He also told me that he had a map with a location marked on it where the world was secretly conducting research to build a Noah's Ark for escaping the apocalypse. Although I am a science fiction writer, this sudden apocalypse was simply too alarmist. I didn't talk to him much and left. The next day, I took the children back to my ex-wife's house and then took Yuri's two children to the airport. I was late, which upset the two children.
Now you're laughing, Curtis, but we have tickets to go on a big ship. We will live and you will die.
When I heard these words, I remembered that strange man and the recent frequent earthquakes. I used my most valuable watch to rent a plane and immediately drove back to my ex-wife's house to pick up my children. But when I arrived, the earthquake became stronger and stronger. After picking them up, I drove away from there as fast as I could. But when we arrived at the airport, we discovered that the pilot had died. We had no choice but to ask my ex-wife's current boyfriend to fly the plane, as he had taken a few flying lessons. Fortunately, he did not disappoint us. He successfully took off with us as California was being engulfed. From the plane, we witnessed the land being swallowed up. Everything we knew sank into the sea. And we couldn't help but feel a sense of dread. At that moment, I explained to them that the end of the world was coming. The strange man in Yellowstone Park had a map. Finding him might be our only chance for survival. When we found the strange man, he was broadcasting the volcanic eruption live from the top of the mountain. I drove away in his car and found the map inside. When I opened it, I discovered that the destination was the Qinghai Tibet Plateau in China, but the distance was too far. Our plane couldn't fly there. We could only go to the Las Vegas airport and try our luck. There, I met my former wealthy employer, Yuri. Their plane had also broken down, and they were stuck there. At that moment, Yuri's bodyguard found a cargo plane that could take off. My ex-wife's boyfriend became our pilot again, and we took off again without incident. Everything was going smoothly. However, Hawaii, where we had originally planned to make a stopover, had been reduced to a sea of flames. The once beautiful tourist destination was now completely destroyed. We could only continue flying toward our destination